Welcome to another episode of our podcast. I'm Hari.
And I'm Kimi. Today, we're exploring the life of one of England's most prolific cricketers, Marcus Trescothick, known to many as Tresco or, quite delightfully, Banger.
Ah, Banger. We must talk about that nickname. It wasn't because of his explosive batting style, Kimi, though he certainly had that. It was actually due to his highly specific sausage-heavy diet as a young player.
Right. He once wrote that his diet consisted of sausages, chips, sausages, toast, sausages, beans, cheese, eggs, and then the occasional sausage. Honestly, it sounds like a dream menu for a child, but maybe not the ideal athletic fuel.
It worked for him, though. Born on Christmas Day in 1975 in Keynsham, Somerset, Marcus was practically born with a bat. His father, Martin, was an amateur cricketer, and Marcus received his first bat when he was just 11 months old.
11 months! He was barely walking. His talent showed early. When playing for the Avon School Under-11 team, he scored 183 not out. His coach actually declared the innings closed because if Marcus got a double century at that age, he'd have nothing left to aim for.
What management! That performance sparked a battle between Gloucestershire and Somerset. He initially played a match for Gloucestershire, but once Somerset realized he was qualified for them, they snapped him up. He made his first-class debut for Somerset in 1993.
And he stayed loyal to Somerset his entire domestic career, captaining them from 2010 to 2016. But his international breakthrough came in 2000. He made his ODI debut against Zimbabwe and his Test debut against the West Indies shortly after.
He was an absolute force. Nasser Hussain compared his sturdy build and batting temperament to Graham Gooch, but his actual stroke play had the elegant feel of David Gower. He was an aggressive, left-handed opener who could take any bowling attack apart.
He also held the record for the most ODI centuries by an English player for a long time, with 12 centuries. And let's not forget his versatility. He was an excellent slip fielder, occasionally bowled medium pace, and kept wicket in 5 ODIs.
He was a true multi-tool player. His peak years were incredible. Between 2003 and 2005, he scored over 1,000 test runs in a calendar year for 3 consecutive years. He was also a massive part of the legendary 2005 Ashes winning team.
Yes, though he had the rather unique distinction during that Ashes series of becoming Glenn McGrath's 500th test wicket and Shane Warne's 600th. He was named one of the Wisden Cricketers of the Year in 2005 and received an MBE.
But Kimi, as much as his career was filled with brilliant highlights, it was also defined by a very difficult, courageous battle off the pitch. In 2006, during a tour of India, he abruptly returned home. It was the beginning of his public struggle with clinical depression and severe anxiety.
It was a tough time. Back then, mental health wasn't discussed in professional sports. The constant travel and intense pressure took a massive toll. He tried to return for the 2006-07 Ashes, but had to fly home again.
He showed immense courage when he retired from international cricket in March 2008. He realized that touring abroad triggered his severe anxiety, whereas playing domestic cricket for Somerset kept him close to his family. He said he was never more than 3 hours away from them.
His 2008 autobiography, Coming Back to Me, was incredibly honest about his struggle with anxiety attacks, which he'd dealt with since age 10. It won the William Hill Sportsbook of the Year and did so much to break the stigma around mental health in sports.
He didn't let it end his career either. He continued to dominate county cricket with Somerset. In 2010, he even set a record for the fastest 50 in English domestic 2020 cricket, reaching it in just 13 deliveries against Hampshire.
That is mind-blowing. He kept playing until 2019, retiring at age 43. In his final match, he came on as a substitute fielder to a guard of honor and a massive standing ovation. It was a beautiful end to a legendary county career.
Absolutely. He became the lead batting coach for the England Test team, and in July 2024, he was named interim head coach of England's white ball team. He was also awarded an OBE in 2024 for his tireless services to mental health.
A cricketer, a coach, and a mental health champion, Marcus Trescothick's legacy is about so much more than just the runs he scored. Thank you all for listening to his incredible journey today.
This episode is based on the Wikipedia article Marcus Trescothick, which is available under the Creative Commons Attribution Share-alike license. This podcast was crafted using artificial intelligence.